What's up, Jodine? How you doing this morning, man? What's up, ATL Consultant? How's the development coming along, man? What's up, Say Evie? What's up, Miss C? How y'all doing? What's up, Angel? Just hopped on live right quick, man, to have a quick question to answer about the rental cars. If y'all got any questions, fire away, man. Good morning, Evie. What's up, King Quan? What's up, Mr. Beat Poverty? On my way to check out a Prius. What kind of Prius you getting? What year, man? I got something for you, Jodine, right quick. So, I'm gonna show you something right quick, man. So when you go check out them Priuses or any kind of car, you're gonna get this thing right here. Let me turn my camera around. This is called a combustion leak down test, man. So this is what I use to test my head gaskets. You know what I'm saying? You can get this from you can get it from Harbor Freight. And you also need to get this right here. Where is that shit at? You put this right here inside of that, and that's how you can test if you have a bad head gasket or not, because Toyota Priuses tend to have head gasket issues, man. But for clean, ain't it? I also recondition my own batteries and shit like that, man. But yeah, when you go check out them Priuses, make sure you always check that head gasket, man. All is well. All is well. What's up, champ? I've been following for a minute. I soon tap in with you. I'm trying to put a car on the road in NYC, man. Holla at me, man. I got a couple of mentees in New York City, man. I know y'all be having issues with them toll fees. I got the game for you, man. What's good? Everything good? I see you getting acclimated with the lamb chop. Yeah, a little bit, man. When I first got this darn truck, I didn't know how to drive it. You know what I'm saying? I put it in reverse. This is reverse right here, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't know how to put it in park, so I was looking out. Well, I didn't know how to put it in drive. I was looking all right here like, man, what the hell the drive button is? You know what I'm saying? But it ain't no darn button. You got to hit the pedal for drive. So I was sitting right there in reverse for about a good 3 minutes trying to figure out how to put it in drive. I went on YouTube and YouTubed it, man, and figured out how to put it in drive. So this right here is reverse. This is park. That's your start button. You know what I'm saying? You got all these different type of driving modes. Don't drive in Corsa, man. I mean, it sounds good in Corsa, but it'll burn your gas up, man. I'm talking about burning it up. But Strada is the best one to drive in if you want to save gas. But yeah, this is the darn drive button right here, well, a drive pedal, man. Yeah, this motherfucker right here, something serious, man. I was stuck for about a good 3 minutes trying to put it in drive. So people were coming up behind me and stuff like, what the hell this nigga doing? This nigga can't even drive a lamb chop. But yeah, I'm getting acclimated to it, man. What's up, DeAndre? What's up, Shaq? Yup. And this junk, man, they got the carbon fiber on it too, man. The carbon fiber right there and everything. The TVs and the junk. Clean though, man. I didn't know it had carbon fiber until Alton saw it. Lamb chop feel. Yeah, man. It's a blessing to be able to drive a Lamborghini, man, for real. You know, I came from driving a darn Tahoe, man. I came from driving my first car was a 1985 Cutlass Supreme that had a lawnmower battery in it, man. A damn lawnmower battery. I bought it for my first car when I got put out the Army. I took my check and went to a small car lot and bought a 1985 Cutlass Supreme. It had a lawnmower battery in it. It ran though, you know what I'm saying? But one time, me and my cousin were on the interstate, and the car cut off because the battery couldn't hold the power to the car, you know. But we got stuck on the interstate. We ended up getting jumped off, and you know, eventually that car got repossessed from me, man. I was so cheap at that point in time, man. I was so broke mentally and, you know, financially, that the car, I think they wanted like $3,500 for that car that I paid. I put $2,500 down and owed $1,000 on it, and I ain't even paid it. And they came and repossessed that junk, man, off $1,000. Lost the whole car, man. Yup. Boss shit, I'm coming soon, homie. Holla at me, man. Let me know when I need to put on some good clothes so we can ride the city. I got you this weekend. I'm finna put it in the shop though, man. I need to get this I need to get the PPF film put on it, because this darn paint job, it's not a wrap, man. It's factory matte black. So with this paint job, man, it's like a $26,000 option, and I can't let no paint chips get on it, man. That's gonna damage the paint. So I gotta get it PPF wrapped, and that's about $7,000. I'm gonna put my Instagram handle on it too, man. So one dude quoted me $11,000 to wrap this motherfucker. Stupid. Yup. Yeah, this junk, man. That's the paint job. Ain't no change of color or nothing. That's factory paint. Yup. Y'all got any questions, man, about the car rental? How I started, you know what I'm saying? How long I've been in the game? What's up? What's up, D&D Quality Frenchies, man? I saw you earlier. Y'all got any questions? Have a quick question to answer right quick. Y'all got any questions, man? Put it in the chat. What's up, Henny 183? But yeah, man, I started out in my business, man. I used to be a food delivery driver, man. I worked 12 hours per day, 7 days a week for a year and a half, man, delivering food all around downtown Nashville, man. In a 2011 Toyota Prius. I still got that car, man. I'm still renting that car out. That car is probably made like $65,000, close to $70,000 just off of rentals, man. And I use that same car to do food delivery in, man. That's how lucrative this business is, you know. But when I was doing food delivery, man, I basically worked all them hours, made $2,000 per week, $8,000 per month, and reinvested all my money back into my business, man. Just going and buying cars, going and buying Toyota Priuses off of Facebook Marketplace. You know, I was buying cars for $3,000, $4,000. Now I'm buying cars for like $5,500. What do you spend your cost on monthly before profit? So I would say my highest expense is repairs, man. Like repairs, oil changes, tires. Tires is a huge expense, man. I would say like that's the main thing. I spend about $8,000 to $10,000 a month in maintenance and repairs. After that is taxes. I made like 130 some thousand a month. You know what I'm saying? After that, after all my expenses, I probably have about 80 some thousand left. You know. But yeah, I don't really have that much overhead like that, man. Like I said, maintenance is my main expense. Yup. What's up, Johnny Man 86? Y'all got any more questions? But the main thing to lower your expenses is to make sure that you go form relationships with mechanics and auto body shops, man. Any other commercial insurance besides GMI and VA. Romley, it's spelled R-O-A-M-L-Y. Romley Commercial Insurance, man. You can get with them. You can actually call them today and get an insurance policy started today, but they just changed something up as to where they're making people go with, like you gotta have their network of GPS trackers installed inside the car. You know what I'm saying? Like they want you to either have Bouncy or Track Fleet or some other GPS tracker. So they sent me an email talking about, man, you need to install these trackers. I told them, I said, look, man, I got two GPS trackers already in my cars with the kill switch. I'm not trying to get y'all GPS trackers. I don't need them. And they said, well, you got to get these. So I told them to go ahead and cancel my policy, man. But yeah, you can go with Romley. I'm not gonna install no other trackers in. But Romley only cover off rental. Exactly. It only covers off rental, but I teach you how to, if you really need to file a claim on Romley, I teach you how to get Romley to, I teach you how to get Romley to pay out. But the thing is, you don't really need to have so when you rent your cars out on the rental, you're going to use the secondary, you're going to use the third party commercial insurance policies that I teach. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to pay out for your car in case it's damaged. But there's other ways, just in case things hit the fan, as to where Romley will pay out. I just tapped in, can I get a personal car refinanced into my courier business? I just tapped in, can I get a personal car refinanced into my courier business? If you want to. I would have to further understand what you're talking about, though. And are most of those costs written off when filing taxes? Yeah, maintenance, repairs. That's all a tax write-off, man. Me paying my employees in the Philippines is a tax write-off. Damn near everything's a tax write-off. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when you buy the cars, depreciation is a tax write-off. Do you use U.S. Choice? From my research, they're one of the only ones that work with startups. Yeah, you can use U.S. Choice. That's actually GMI. U.S. Choice is GMI. What's up, Big Stu? What's up, Guadum? What's up, Guad? What up, Gerald, man? When you finna join the community, man? What's up, Jamil? But yeah, I've never actually used GMI though. You know what I'm saying? The reason why they use them is because GMI has a large, with my business model, I don't need them. You know what I'm saying? But I teach my students to either get GMI or get Romley. Those are your two choices. Or you can actually get an auto broker. You know, you can get an auto broker to find you a policy. You trying to join, Gerald? What's up, Wadens? What's the oldest Prius you buy? The oldest Prius that I buy is a 2011. I mean, you can go all the way down to 2009, but after this year, you won't be able to rent a 2009 to a rideshare driver. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll be too old. So I pretty much buy 2011s now, but I have a bunch of 2010s. I just got your ebook and rental agreement and about to see what's up with that. But do you do one-on-ones? I'm trying to learn from someone that's already successful in this business. Yeah, I do one-on-ones, man. I have a one-on-one mentorship. I also do one-on-one coaching calls. My coaching calls are $300 for 45 minutes. Where, you know what I'm saying, you can ask me any question that you have in 45 minutes, man, and I'm giving you straight game. I ain't holding nothing back. What's up, Antonio Finley? But yup, with my one-on-one mentorship, man, it's not like no regular mentorship, man. You get my personal phone number as well, you know, as to where you can you can contact me at any time from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time if you got any questions. You know, it ain't like it's not like it's going to be difficult for you to get in contact with me, man. You got my personal phone number. My mentees call me or text me every single day, you know, about something. That's what I'm here for. You should use Swooper for snagging deals on Marketplace, Craigslist, OfferUp, etc. It's a Facebook notification app that sends notification within minutes of it being posted if it matches your set filter. Swooper for snagging deals. I'm gonna look into that, man. I tried to get you to join the live, Gerald. I saw you requested. Yeah, man. Just think about the free game that I be giving, man. You know what I'm saying? If you actually join my community or mentorship, how much value that you're actually gonna get. What's up, brother? I'm still grinding, making that page for your mentorship, making that pay for your mentorship. I'm ready when you are, man. Ready when you are. Hold on. Oh, got you. Accept. I'm trying to accept it. Someone's always anyone can see that. I don't know why it's not accepting it, Gerald. I don't know what's going on. Can a can a vehicle with a rebuilt title be used? I don't recommend to purchase cars that have rebuilt titles, man. When you're renting these cars out to rideshare and food delivery drivers, the reason why I don't advise that is because you can get the cars uploaded onto Uber, but you can't get the cars uploaded onto Lyft. So you're going to be limiting yourself from your renters. You know what I'm saying? Also it's considered a it's considered risky because when a car is being rebuilt, that means that the car has been totaled out, and it could have been it could have been totaled out due to frame damage, and if that car wasn't repaired correctly, and say if that car gets into another accident and it's hitting that same area and someone is injured, then you could potentially be held liable for that person's injuries. That's why I stay away from rebuilt and salvage titles. You can rent them out. I mean, they're cheap, but you're risking yourself getting sued, man, and also limiting your customer base. And then also, I mean, think about it. If it's not a guarantee that your renters will find out that you're actually renting cars out with rebuilt and salvage titles, but that's kind of like leaving a bad name for you that you're out here renting out these cars that have been rebuilt or rebuilt. Say that, finna have a list of questions for you. Got you, man. Just hit me up in the DM. I snag 3 flips a month off of it at least. They give you a trial, try it out. The good deal's always gone within hours, so it helps me be the first guy to contact them. You said Snaggle, right? Man, DM me that app or whatever so I can look into it, man. What's up, Russ? That man said the GOAT. Shit, I used to be the black sheep. I couldn't get shit right, man. I was always the black sheep of the family, man. This bro always got tips. Man, I'm a goddamn library, man. I done damn near been through it all, almost in this industry, as far as renting out economy car. I ain't never had nobody die in my car though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had nobody get killed in my car, but I've had people damn near uh, check out. One of my mentees did have somebody who died in his car, man. Dude was driving. He was driving nonstop. And you also got to make sure that when you rent your cars out to these people, you got to make sure that your car is not on the road 24/7. I mean, check your GPS trackers and seeing if this person is actually stopping, getting rest, because that's a red flag, man. When people are trying, I mean, you got hustlers out here, you know what I'm saying? But when you got somebody who's out here driving all day on energy drinks, Adderall, on drugs or whatever, man, like, even if they're sober or whatnot, like, I mean, I wouldn't say sober, but I mean, even if they're, you know what I'm saying, not taking any uppers to keep them up, you know, those cars tend to get wrecked. But my mentee had somebody who was up driving all the time, and dude ended up falling asleep and ran into the back of an 18 wheeler, and it was over with. Car totaled out. His renter lived in Louisville, Kentucky. So my mentee, I mean his renter, yeah, my mentee lives here in Nashville, but his renter was actually living in Louisville, Kentucky, and that's where it happened at. So he had to take care of that. And then also Kentucky is a no at fault state, which means that if your renter, basically everybody is responsible for their own car. So you're not going to get paid out if somebody else is at fault. You know what I'm saying? You got to file your claim through your own insurance provider. But that man died though, man. And then the main wife, like he was renting his cars to the whole family. The main wife tried to sue him for what her husband done. You know what I'm saying? It's a cold game out here, man. But he was able to get everything taken care of, and he was cool. I'm right back at it. Where can I get your ebook? Go on Philip. Hold on one second. My website is philiparkines.com. So you all can go on my website, which is, I can't even say, it's philiparkines.com, and grab my free ebook, man. You can also look into my mentorship and everything. What's up, Terry? I'm trying to get people on my live. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it, man. All is well, man. I'm listening. I'm on the job right now. That's what's up. What's up, 300? Any more questions? Do you only rent on Turo? Nah, I ain't rented on Turo since probably 2022. I ain't like Turo, man. I can't stand Turo. The reason being is, so when I first started my business, I put my first car on hire car, and on hire car, your renters keep your cars for weeks to months to years. You know what I'm saying? And then I wanted to try out Turo. I was just trying out Turo after I put my car on hire car, just to see how Turo was. And I was going, with my experience, man. It became a full-time job, even with like two cars that I had on Turo, with two cars now. And I was going back and forth to the airport every other day. I was having to clean cars out a lot more often. They were taking my cars from Nashville and driving them all the way to the Grand Canyon. You know what I'm saying? And then back, they were putting thousands of miles on my cars in a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't like this. Having to be at the airport at 5 in the morning to drop somebody off, and then let's just say if you 1 or 2 minutes late, people leaving bad reviews and stuff like that. I'm like, man, nah, I can't. I don't like this. So I went ahead and took my cars off of Turo and put them back on hire car. Then what I done was I started to take renters off the hire car app and bring them over privately. So I was getting free marketing off a hire car. Then after that, man, I invested in mentorship. And I learned how to run paid ads. And when I learned that, man, I went from making $20,000 a month to making like over 90,000 a month when I learned about paid ads. What are those commercial insurance companies? GMI and Romley. Romley is spelled Roamly. What's up, Tyler? What's up, Steph? But yeah, I mean, Turo is cool. I mean, if you want to work a 9 to 5, that's basically what it is to me, in my opinion. Ain't nothing but a 9 to 5, man. Any more questions? All right, man. I'm gonna hop up out of here and get do something. Y'all take care.